Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 203, and you guys know this is like probably my favorite manga series. It's at least very much up there. I freaking love Boku no Hero Academia, and we just had a week off, so I'm expecting this will be a pretty good chapter, and it's good that Horikoshi gets some weeks off here and there. But either way, I've been having some audio issues lately, so hopefully everything's fine throughout this recording. If it's not, I don't know why I'm saying it here in this video, but because you won't be seeing it obviously if the audio messes up. But I guess I'll have to do a review instead of the normal reaction if this does mess up. But either way, it has Juzo Hononuki in the title, so it's going to be cool to see what's going on here. I absolutely love this arc. I've seen people complaining about all the school stuff arcs, which is pretty freaking stupid. I mean, obviously we have this general thing that's been going on since the beginning of the series where we have a school-themed arc and a character improvement-themed arc, and then we have a villain arc, and we kind of jump back and forth between the two of them, and that's the way it's been the entire series. And the school arcs are some of the best ones. But people just look for reasons to complain. They just want big explosions and fights constantly without any story. So either way, let's get into what's bound to be a good chapter, because this has been like one of my favorite arcs so far. So, what's worrying the number one hero? The Endeavor Offices, Chapter 203, Flexible, Juzo Hononuki. And another thing I really like this arc is that not only are we developing the Class A and Class B characters by having them fight each other, but we've been getting some, like, unexpected development, like from Todoroki last week, or the week before last chapter, and from Ida as well. Like seeing the development from the side, and we're bound to get a lot more of the when we get to Izuku, we're bound to get a lot more of the Vestiges stuff. So there's a lot going on with the bigger, broader stuff too, and like just here we're seeing Endeavor. We're being bombarded with requests for team-ups and interviews. Should I handle it the same as always, says this one guy. Yes, compile a list of the team-up offers, says Endeavor. With Fuyumi's cooperation, finally, I was able to register Shoto as a friend. There's something I must tell you once again, so don't ignore me. I know you've read those messages. He isn't answering, he's just read receipts on the messages. Shoto, how are you? We need to talk. I'll be waiting for your reply. Oh man, Endeavor learning to text. I'm different from who I was before. Endeavor is one of the best characters in the series. I mean, like, it doesn't make him not an asshole, but when it comes to being well-written, he's one of the most well-written characters. Like, I feel like Horikoshi's put more into developing who he is and how he is constantly changing than into Izuku. But either way, we have this flashback again. I was completely ignoring your will. Stand up. Quit pretending to be so frail. But now that you've discovered who and what you want to be, and have begun walking down that path, now's the time for me, as your father, to pass on that technique. So please, stop reading my messages only to ignore them. Shoto! I can't take it, the Shoto returns. He's probably just in class or something. His Shoto anxiety is getting worse by the day. What a doting father. Oh my god. Man, I can't take it. The Shoto memes. And then Todoroki sneezes, of course. Are you alright? I can't believe you of all people would catch a cold. Speaking of that, sorry if I'm a bit nasally this video. I think I might have caught a cold. I could definitely tell during my One Piece reaction I recorded right before this. No, I think I'm fine, he says. We're almost there, says Ojiro. We'll move exactly the way we planned. Spread out. Tetsutetsu, there's no way the other team would be so naive as to come out for us after that. They'll think it's a trap. And that's Pony scolding Tetsutetsu. Really? If I were them, I'd go, says Hononuki. Send Shoji to scout out the situation and then attack with Todoroki at the center. That's their strongest formation. And if we were all out in the open in a single group like this, then... Okay, huge ice blast. Okay. Let's see if there's anything. It doesn't. It looks like Pony got a little frosted. And that's Kaibara there. I don't know if he actually encased any of them completely, though. As always, he can fire off that strong blast like it's nothing. It's just not fair, says Mineta. He's kinda right. It's really not fair. It's very OP. Even so, that ice block was formed precisely so it wouldn't obstruct their field of vision. Todoroki's improved too, says Uraraka. Todoroki's in the direction the ice came from, says Tetsutetsu. But where's the rest of them? Even though Hononuki can soften the earth, if we cover everything in ice, it matters not. We'll arrest them all in one fell swoop, while their movements are dulled. Recipro, burst. Bring it on, yells Tetsutetsu. And then Ojiro, Ida, and Todoroki all look shocked. And it looks like the ice is becoming soft. Just one ice blast? Just one ice blast. To me, that's nothing but a cheap trick, and all the ice starts gooping. If you had mercilessly attacked us with fire instead, we would have been pretty screwed, you know. Oh, and his hero name is Mudman. Juzo Hononuki, quirk softening. He can soften anything he touches, but it has no effect on living things. If he touches it again, the effect is released. Thanks, Juzo. As usual, your counterattacks are flexible, says Kaibara. As a side note, he's one of the members of Class B who was admitted through recommendations. And of course we saw him in the flashback with Todoroki and Yoarash. He activated his quirk just before the ice rendered him immobile. His reflexes are insane. We need to And then the pipe he's standing on becomes soft as well. Gotcha. I randomly softened various objects in the vicinity, so I wouldn't trust any footholds if I were you. All of this was improvised, right, says Sato? I don't know if he's just good at reading the situation or what, but Hononuki, his flexibility isn't just for show. I'll take Ojiro on, says Kaibara, and his hands start gyrating. Send Kaibara, quirk gyrate. He can rotate any and every part of his body like a drill. It's kind of creepy. And he sends an attack to Ojiro, who blocks it with his tail. Ouch, can't guard against this. Ojiro yells, Ida as he's also falling. Your leg strength is only useful if there's a solid foundation you can step on. And the ground underneath the ice is soft too, by the way. You're a real pain to deal with, so I'll just let you sink, harden everything up, and leave you like that for a while. So you're trying to cut off our teamwork. Curse you, villains, and your sly tactics. He's really gotten absorbed into the whole scenario, huh? Says Shinso. Okay, now we see what horn cannon is. She actually fires horns themselves. Shoji, and he gets hit and pinned by them, it looks like. Ponitsu no Tori, quirk, horn cannon. Since Shoji's role is reconnaissance, it's safe to assume he'd be hiding in a safe zone. In other words, behind Todoroki. She can easily send her horns flying, and she's able to control up to 4 horns at once after firing them. Okay, that's pretty OP too, kind of. More than I was expecting. She never fails to get her daily dose of keratin. Okay, that's actually more useful and creative than I thought. When I thought horn cannon, I thought she was just going to be able to fire beams from her horns or something. Kind of like Aoyama's laser. But this is actually a lot more creative. These are much stronger than I anticipated, thinks Shoji. And then Tetsutetsu bursts out of the ice and grabs Todoroki. Horn dash hammer. Your ice is so damn cold, you know that? You've got old Tetsutetsu shivering over here, Todoroki. Think you can beat me in a hand-to-hand brawl, huh? Okay, so Todoroki's team might get squashed here. That Tetsutetsu, he took note of my reflections on my match and fixed them immediately. Nah, he's probably not even thinking about any of that. He just went with Onanuki's flow, says Kaminari in Kirishima. And Ojiro's still trying to dodge attacks from Kaibara. Todoroki's getting pummeled by Tetsutetsu when Shoji's pinned to a wall. Curse you, Iida's still frozen. Sorry about that. Iida, though, it's kind of the running gag that he almost always just gets destroyed in a comedic way. Sorry about that, says Hononuki. Recipro's got a pretty strict time limit, right? Might not be a good idea to use it right at the start, don't you think? Anyway, I'm gonna go back up Tetsutetsu. Time limit? Since when, you madman? Ingenium will always rush to the scene, anytime, anywhere. So that's why my legs are always going at full throttle. Recipro turbo. Full speed ahead to victory. And he just kind of digging his way out. I don't know. I was kind of hoping just let Team Tetsutetsu have the squash match. But either way. Oh, and we get the side panel thing again, like we got last week. Himiko Toga, the League of Villains' sole member of the fairer sex. The official spin-off. This time we're getting a glimpse of the villains. And she's a little crazy. Just a little. I was wondering. Kurogiri, Quirk Warpgate. And she tried to stab him, but he dodged. And he keeps dodging. What are you doing? I was just wondering if your body bleeds or not, Kurogiri. Mind if I stab you real quick? Please don't. This was cute. Remember when they did the vacation one? That was really funny. An abnormal high school girl. Toka, you're looking cute as always, says Twice. Wait, something's different than usual. I realize something, Jean. I'm only pretending to be a high school student, so why not wear a different uniform every once in a while? I'm free to enjoy keeping up with the latest fashions. So even Toga acts like a normal high school girl in some aspects. She may be a villain, but she's a teenage girl after all, thinks Jean. By the way, Jean, mind if I stab you? Go right ahead. Why, though? And now we have love letter. Oh, no, my heart. Magne is back. Oh, are you doing homework? I'm writing a love letter to Staney, and we have Staney. A love letter? Let me see, girl. Well, okay, just for a second. Dear Staney, I want to kill you. I want to stab you and see you bleed out everywhere. When I look at you, I think if you were beat up, you'd look a lot cooler, is what I'm assuming it says at the bottom. Is this a death threat? Thinks Magne. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, this is so good. Oh, and is that the end? Oh, that was so good. Oh well. So, all of us, damn it. I just flipped through and see the first comment. Sen can rotate any and every part of his body like a drill. Any part of his body like a drill. Oh god. That was really fun. I love this arc. We're getting extra development with the Endeavor stuff that, again, is kind of unexpected. Good development for the characters, and we're learning a lot more about the Class B characters, which is good. I would like to know even more about them, especially, I guess, in Year 2, if they all switch classes up, and the classes are a different set of 20 for A and B for Year 2. I think that'll be cool. But, yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy this arc. I like the development, and I just want more. So, again, I've been kind of gauging it as whoever wins this match will lose the next one, and whoever loses this one will win the next one. So I kind of think Todoroki's group is better off taking the loss so that Bakugo's group can get a win, though if Todoroki's group pulls out a win, it also makes sense that it would be a big thing for Class B if they were able to beat Bakugo's group, which is Bakugo, Sato, Jiro, and somebody else. I guess it would have to be Sero. Yeah, because Sero's not in Midoriya's teams. I guess it'd have to be Sero. So yeah, that's a pretty solid team, I guess. Mostly because Bakugo himself is just very OP. So it'll be interesting to see who actually does win or lose this. I am somewhat kind of rooting for Tetsutetsu's team because I really like Tetsutetsu. I really like Todoroki and Shoji. They're some of my favorite characters. But I'd like to see Team Tetsutetsu get a win. But either way, that's it for this week. If you did like the video, hopefully the audio is fine. Comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this chapter and my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Boku no Hero Academia, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there on stuff for the channel, or I can talk to you there. If you want to talk to me or more of us on Discord about Boku no Hero Academia or anything else, just ask and I'll give you a link to the Discord server. It's free and open for anyone. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.